Hi everybody. I want to introduce you to our new sounds for phonics this week. So to begin with, we have shh, and the action for this is shh. And you can see that this sound is made up of two letters. It is a digraph. So in school, we say it is two letters making one sound. So when you see these letters together within a word, you don't sound it out as s, you sound it out as shh. Here's an example. You can see I've written a word and underneath I have this dash and some dots, which means that I'm trying to show you the sound buttons. So when you're sounding it out, you would be saying shh, op. You wouldn't say s, op. That doesn't work, does it? Shh, op. Okay, so I've got some things from around my house to show you that I have found with the shh sound in them. And have a little look and a think and see if you can hear the sh sound at the beginning or the middle or the end. Okay, here we go. First of all, I have these guys here. They are sheep. Whereabouts can you hear the sh sound in sheep? Beginning, middle or end? Beginning, good job. Next, I have this little lady here. If you like octonauts, you will know her straight away. This is Dashy. So have a think in the word Dashy, where you can hear the sh sound. Dashy. Beginning, middle or end? Middle. Good job. Well done. Dashy. Next we have this brush, dustpan and brush, which is Pearlie's. So in the word brush, where can you hear the sh sound? Beginning, middle or end? Brush. At the end, good job. And last of all, we have this fishing rod with a fish on the end. So think where you can hear the sound sh in fish at the end, good job. And then in the word fishing rod, fishing is in the middle, okay? So in these sounds, you have heard and realised that the sh sound can be at the beginning of a word, and it can be in the middle of a word, and it can be at the end of a word. So it's quite a range of places you can hear that sound, so you have to listen super carefully and remember that there is two letters making one sound. It's a digraph. All right. Okay, next up, I have this sound. So this sound is and it's made up of two letters, the n and the g. Another digraph, and you have to make the sound when you see them together within a word. And the action for this sound, you have to pretend you're doing some weightlifting, that you are being strong. So you hold your weights like this and you lift them above your head and you say okay? Do we have a try reading a word with in it? Here we go. Right, so you can see I've got my sound buttons again, and let's sound it out together. W, I, w, I, w, ing, wing, okay? And if I sound it out like this, w, I, g, doesn't work, does it? Doesn't make sense. So when you see an n and a g together, you remember it's a digraph, and they are two letters making one sound. W, I, wing, like that, okay? Right, let's have a look at what objects I've got in my house with the sound in them. First of all, I have a ring, and you can see I'm wearing some rings on my fingers as well. So yes, ring. And whereabouts can you hear the sound? Ring. Beginning, middle or end? Ring. At the end, good job. Okay, next up we have this guy. He's at the park. He's on one of those little wobbly things. Pearl absolutely loves these. I expect you guys really like them too. And the part of this toy that we actually want to look at is this bit here, which is the spring. So where can you hear the sound in spring? Okay, it's at the end. Good job. Spring. Next up, I have this guy. So she's going to sing for you. Have a listen.
How are you? I'm a friendly little bear. I'll hit you 1, 2, 3 and leave hungry, happy bird. Hey, come and hug me. Bye-bye.
So she can sing. In the word sing, you can hear the ng at the end. How about if we say she is singing, singing? Where can you hear the ng sounds there? Okay, that is a bit trickier, isn't it? There's twice you can hear the ng sound. Sing, ing. So it's in the middle and at the end. Okay, so we have learned that with the ng sound, it's mostly at the end of words, sometimes pops up in the middle if a word has been extended. So there you go. It's a little bit trickier, but it's one to look out for. And just to recap, you've also had sh today. Okay, so your work for today is the handwriting link to these sounds, which you will find in the to-dos folder. And if you can take a photo of that and send it to us, that would be fabulous. And if you want to do the handwriting work, maybe on a blank piece of paper with some felt tips, or you could go outside and use a paintbrush and paint it with water if the ground is dry. If the ground is wet, that's not going to work. You could paint them maybe in some bubbles in the bath. You could have a tray of rice, and you could dry rice, and you could use your finger to write in the dry rice as well. So just so you know, when you do the handwriting, it's absolutely fine to try lots of different ways, because we know it can be a bit samey if you do the same sheets every week. All right then, guys. Okay, have a lovely week. Bye-bye.